Okay, so here's the deal. Before I even tell you what the RFT, the Riverfront Times, wrote about this story, about Mr. Swagg Honcho unfortunately being gunned down in St. Louis, just want to say this. If you want to hear his music, visit the link below. You'll be able to hear something on my blog that I posted. This is an unfortunate tragedy. I'm going to read to you what the RFT wrote about it. They wrote, and I quote, "An 18-year-old Ferguson rapper, once featured by Rolling Stone, was gunned down on Sunday morning in North St. Louis. Police found the lifeless body of James Johnson Jr., better known as Swagg Honcho, shortly after 10 a.m. in the Jeff Vanderloo neighborhood. He'd been shot in the head at least twice by an unknown killer," authorities said. Johnson, who lived in Ferguson, was one-third of Three Problems, a talented St. Louis-based group featured over the summer in Rolling Stone and the Riverfront Times. The trio put its music out over social media without the backing of a major label. One of their most popular, quote, "for a F N-word," has been watched more than 425,000 times on YouTube. When one of the members, r.i.p, was sentenced to a decade in prison for second-degree murder, Johnson and Little Trey pushed on as a duo. Their song focused on the roughneck life that makes black women proud. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Excuse me, let me bring that back. Their song focused on the roughneck life and desperate choices they and other young men faced in North County neighborhoods. Quote, "As far as being in the streets," he told the RFT in May, quote, "we really in the streets." In an early prophetic comment, the group's Spanish Lake producer Playboy told RFT in the same city that the violence of St. Louis had stopped many local performers before they could make it big. Quote, "They either got killed or fell off," Playboy said. Swagg Honcho is now another sad casualty. End quote. So here's the deal. I hate to say it. This is the type of guy these black women go crazy for, because a lot of black women are necrophiliacs and they have a fetish for wanting to have sex with a man who's dead. You know, they want to get stiff by stiff. I mean, it's really sick, and the fetish really disturbs me. And I'm not just trying to throw, quote unquote, our sisters under the bus. I'm just keeping it real, keeping it funky 100% with you. And it's really sick. But these young men are out here killing each other and dying so that they can impress a scab head. And Mrs. Potato Head with her plastic snap-on eyes and snap-on hair is not worth it. I just really think it's disgusting. And, you know, I really wish these young men would stop killing each other to try to impress these women. Oh my gosh. You already know what I'm going to say. This is why I'm marrying a Japanese woman. You see, a Japanese woman would never want to be with a man who's living the street life, living by the gun and dying by the gun, and acting like a buffoon out in the streets, running around with his pants duct taped to his ankles, or however they hold their pants up and stuff like this. And I'm not saying that this guy dressed like this. I'm just saying, I'm speaking in general. I'm not just speaking about this young man right here. I'm sad that he died, but I'm just saying a lot of these black women are really, really, really interested in this type of lifestyle, and guaranteed whoever murdered him, if come to find out that person comes forward or gets caught, there'll be a line full of black women ready to fuck him to reward him for murdering another young brown man. It's really, really sick. It's disgusting. It happened over there in Ferguson. Isn't that where Michael Brown got executed by that terrorist thug police officer? Anyways, all I know is this: a Japanese woman would never put up with this bullshit. She just throw up the peace sign and say shin shin. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter @Meat Magazine. Man, these young men got to stop dying out here for no reason other than to impress a necrophiliac. It's really sick. Meat Magazine.